Welcome to Prince Maths Clinic, the e-learning solution at your pace and time. Welcome to class. We shall be considering the number 6 question in the 2023 NECO Mathematics examination. And looking at the board, you would find out that we have a combination of questions that involve base system, mensuration, and surds. And we shall be profiling solution to this question. But before then, kindly subscribe to this channel if you have not done so, and as well share this video with your friends and loved ones. Let's go right into the solution. The first question here, we are given 135 base of k equal to 231 base of 4. So to attempt this question, we don't know what the value of k is, right? So that's why we are finding the value of k, that is the base of this 135 at the left hand side. So to do that, we will have to convert what we have here to base 10 and also what we have here to base 10. If what we have here is in base 10, there's no need to convert this to base 10, because even if you do, you still obtain the same number. But this is in base 4 and base 10 is a natural number. Now, having known that fact, this is how to convert to base 10. Here is how we expand in the base system. For instance, if I have 135 base 8, you will number all the numbers you have starting from the right to the left, and you call the first one 0, call the second one 1, then the last one is 2. Then you say this 1 times 8 to the power of 2. Why? Because it's like this: 1 times 8 to the power of 2. Then you add 3 times 8 to the power of 1. Then plus 5 times 8 to the power of 0. That's how to do or to expand base system. So using the same method to do this, it becomes 1 times k to the power of 2 plus 3 times k to the power of 1 plus 5 times k to the power of 0 equal to, then we'll do the same thing for this. So this becomes 2 times 4, the base is 4, to the power of 2 plus 3 times 4 to the power of 1 plus 1 times 4 to the power of 0. So let's simplify. K squared is k squared times 1 will still give you k squared, plus k to the power of 1 is k, multiplied by 3 will give us 3k. Then any number or any value to the power of 0 gives us 1. So therefore, k to the power of 0 is 1. 1 times 5 is 5. So this is 5. 4 to the power of 2 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32. Write down 32. 4 to the power of 1 is 4. Multiplied by 3 is 12. Then 4 to the power of 0 is 1. And 1 times 1 is 1. So I will rewrite everything I have here. If you add up everything you have here, 32 plus 12 will give us 44, plus 1 will give us 45. And if you move this here, the sign here is positive. When it crosses the equal to sign, it changes to negative. So this becomes k squared plus 3k plus 5 minus 45 equal to 0. And 5 minus 45 is negative 40. So I'll replace this with negative 40. Then at this stage, we want to factorize. So open two brackets. I've taught this method severally in a lot of my videos, so you can check the videos to find out how to factorize. Then the unknown is k, you put k. Then we want to find out the coefficient here is 1. So minus 40 times 1 is minus 40. Then here you have plus 3. We want to find out two numbers that when we multiply, we are going to get negative 40. And when you add them, we are going to get positive 3. Those numbers will give people what? Negative 5 and positive 8. So if you say minus 5 plus 8 will give us, minus 5 plus 8 will give us positive 3, and minus 5 times plus 8 will give us negative 40. Good. So using the zero product rule, when two things in bracket are multiplied and equal to 0, each of them can be equal to 0. Therefore, k minus 5 equals to 0, or k plus 8 equals to 0. And if this is equal to 0, here k is equals to 5, or here k is equals to negative 8. Now, looking at the question, we're asked to find the value, not values. So this is where you have to put on your critical thinking. Base cannot be negative. It cannot be negative. Therefore, the base that we'll put in here will be the positive value. Hence, the true value of k is what? Is 5. Then let's give this a critical analysis. 1, 3, 5. Now we have found out that the value for k is 5. Is that true? As mathematicians, let's debate. 1, 3, 5, base of 5. This cannot be true, because in a base system, no digit in the number is permitted to be the same value as the base. I will take that again. In a base system, no digit in the given number is permitted to take the same value as the base. Let me cite an instance. For instance, in base 2, the numbers that are allowed in base 2 are only 2 digits. If this is in base 2, the only numbers allowed in base 2 are 2 digits. And what are those digits? 0 and 1. If we are given a base of 10, 10 numbers are allowed. 10, 0, 1, 2, to 9. And if you count all the numbers, there will be 10 in number. If you are given in base 8, the numbers allowed will be 0, 1, 2, to 7. And if you count, these numbers will be 8. Similarly, we are given what? In base 5. Therefore, 5 numbers will be allowed, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, which are 5 digits. Now, they are telling us that 135 base 5. That means the question set by the examination body has an error. But for the sake of answer, 5 is the result from what they've given to us. But technically, this question is wrong. Hope that's noted. Thank you. Let's move on to the B part of the question. We are told that the sector of a circle of radius 21 centimeter has an angle of 120 degrees at the center, right? Now, what do we mean by sector? A sector is a portion of a circle bounded by two radius, which we call radii, and has an angle in the center. Something that looks like this. This is the center, this is a radius, this is another radius, then these two radius we call radii, right? And it has an angle theta at the center. It's called a sector because if I chop up this part from this whole circle, this is how the circle will look like. So the sector has been removed. Now back to the question. We are given that the sector has a radius of 21 centimeter and an angle of 120 degree at the center. We are asked to find the what? The perimeter. This is the situation we have here. We have something like this, like this, like this. Where this is 12 centimeters, this is 12 centimeters, then this is our 120 degrees. Then to find the perimeter means the addition of all the sides. That means the sum of this radius, and this part. We call it the length of the arc. So we have to generate a formula that will give us the length of the arc so that we can add these two radius as well to make the perimeter, right? So what is that formula that is used to find the length of the arc? The length of the arc can be calculated using theta over 360 degrees times 2 pi r. That is the formula to find the length of the arc. Therefore, perimeter is simply the length of the arc plus the sum of the two radius or the radii, as the case may be. So to get the perimeter, therefore, this is what I'll do. My theta is what? 120. Everything over 360, all in degrees, times 2 over 1. Value for pi has been given to us as 22 over 7. So I'm going to put this as 22 over 7. Then the radius has been given as 21. Sorry, not 12, 21. Then plus twice the radius, which is 21. So let's go. 120 can go in 363 times. 3 here 1. 3 in 21 is 7. 7 here 1. 7 here 1. So we have 2 times 22, which is what? 44. Then 2 times 21 is 42. And if you add 44 plus 42, you get 86. The unit for perimeter is centimeters. So this is the result to the first part of B. Then the second part says we should find the area of the sector. The formula for the area of the sector is theta, that angle, over 360 degrees times pi r squared. This is the formula for the area of the sector. So using this formula now, 120 degrees over 360 degrees times pi, which is 22 over 7. Then the radius is 21 times 21. Everything over 1. Then let's go again. 120 here 1, 120 here 3, 3 here 1, 3 in 21, 7, 7 here 1, 7 here 1. Then if you multiply 22 by 21, you are going to get 462. Then the unit is centimeter square. This is the result to the area of the sector. Then let's look at the last question that involves surds. We were given that this 3 over root of 5 plus root of 2 then minus 1 over root of 5 minus the root of 2. We have to simplify this. So this is like any other fraction. The first thing to do is to take the LCM, and the LCM here is to multiply these two together. And if you look at the two values, this is difference of 2 squared, but let's go on. Let's multiply. This is root of 5 plus root of 2 multiplied by root of 5 minus the root of 2. The root of 5 plus root of 2, we cancel root of 5, root of 2. We are left with what? This. So you take this root of 5 minus root of 2 to multiply 3. So this becomes 3 multiplied by root of 5 minus the root of 2. Then this again, take this as another value, right? Root of 5 minus root of 2. We cancel root of 5 minus root of 2. We are left with root of 5 plus root of 2. Using to multiply 1. Then 1 multiplied by root of 5 plus the root of 2. The next thing to do is to expand the bracket with this 3 here. So this becomes 3 root of 5. Then this multiplied by this becomes minus 3 root of 2. Then you take this again, minus root of 5. Then this becomes minus root of 2. Then to multiply the denominator, just use root of 5 times root of 5. When two roots of the same size or magnitude multiply, it will give you the value inside the root. For instance, if I have root of 4, multiply root of 4, I will get 4. Why? Because they are the same number. And under square root, it will give me what is inside the square root. So let's just test this. So root of 4 is 2. Root of 4 is 2. 2 times 2 gives you 4. Good. Root of 5 times root of 5 gives us ordinary 5. Then root of 5 times minus root of 2. There are two different roots. So they will multiply out to this become minus root of 10. Then you take what is inside and this one. Then root of 2 times root of 5 becomes positive root of 10. Then you take this to multiply this. Plus times minus gives us minus. The root of 2 multiply root of 2 gives you 2. Therefore, this is, so I want to collect like terms. So 3 root 5 and this is 1 root 5. They are the same term because they have root of 5, root of 5. So 3 minus 1 is 2. Then root of 5. The minus 3, this is 1 here, minus 3 minus 1 is minus 4 root of 2. All over, now minus root of 10 plus root of 10 becomes 0. This cancels out. So 5 minus, this becomes 5 minus 2. And the result N4 becomes 2 root 5 minus 4 root 2. Everything over 3. Let me give you a quick method to do this denominator. Once you see that it's difference of 2 squared, just know that the result, the outcome will just be, since this is root 5, this is root 5, this is root 2, this is root 2, the sign is just the difference. Just take what you have in the first bracket without the square root, write it out, then put a minus in between, then the second value, the root, just the root. Sorry, just the number inside the root, just write it out. Then 5 minus 2 gives you what? 3. We've come to the end of today's class. Kindly click on the notification icon so that you can keep getting videos from this channel as we upload them. Bye for now.